Good afternoon and welcome to He Sees Us All YouTube channel, and in today's video I'd like to talk to you guys about sigils, symbols, and where in your homes you may have doorways hiding that you weren't even aware of. Sigil is a symbol used in magic. The term has usually referred to a type of pictorial signature of a demon or other entity, and in modern usage, especially in the context of chaos magic, it refers to a symbolic representation of the magician's desired outcome. Now, I want you guys to pay specific attention to the term chaos magic, because I'm going to be linking these sigils to ones that are hiding in all of our homes today. While I was doing this research, I quite literally came across thousands of different sigils, and with different meanings ranging from protection to demonic possession. And I think sometimes people can be fooled by terms like white magic or coming across sigils like these, leading one to believe that there's some form of a safety net in all of this. Once you open yourself up to this type of occultism willingly, no sigil given to you by the demon itself is going to keep you safe from them. They like to give you the illusion of power over them, when the reality of all of it is, you lost any and all power you had over them when you chose to go against God. Now, sigils aren't always hieroglyphic type symbols. Sometimes there's like signs and logos. Right here it says a sigil is an inscribed or painted symbol considered to have magical power, the archaic meaning being a seal like the ones I just showed you, and the literary meaning being like a sign or a symbol. Now, this is a house nearby where I live. I live next to Collinsville, Connecticut, and Collinsville, Connecticut is a huge Masonic occult town. And this is a Masonic symbol, and they use these to communicate with fellow occultists. There's another house right near this house, and around Christmas time they hang up all kinds of Christmas lights, and they hang up a Christmas star, but they turn it upside down on their garage. So basically above their garage there's the Star of Baphomet, all holly jolly with all the lights, and on top of their garage they have Satan. I meant to say Santa, but anyway, they're one and the same. So, all joking aside, though, this is a school bus in my town, and they're called All-Star Transportation. This is a close-up just so that you can see that they deliberately cock the star sideways so that it, again, is the Star of Baphomet. And these buses carry around our school children. This is truly a scary society that we're living in today. This is a photo of my friend's hospital room, and she was just showing that she had a personal room. I'm not even sure she noticed what was right in front of her. And there it is. Again, you have Lucifer's signature, and it's quite literally everywhere. And hospitals have been no stranger to sigils, in the use of sigils. I'd like you to take a look at the sigil on the top left of the screen, and I'd also like you to take a look at the one on the bottom right. The one with the snake and the glass, and the one with, the intertwining. Now I'd like you to look at these symbols from the hospital. Do you notice anything familiar? The snake wrapped around the glass and the two snakes intertwining under the wings are the exact same copies as the previous sigils. Now, this is my Roku player, and I know it's really hard to see, but on it there's 3 different signs, and one of them being these 3 arrows. Now, this is a list I came across, and it's a list of several different demons, and they're assigned sigils for summoning. Notice the one in the middle, Barbael, Lord of Ancients, and the 3 arrows. Now, if you've been listening to any of my videos or you know me personally, you know I've been saying for some time that we've awoken something ancient, with the AI and with technology, and I just feel that we've awoken an ancient entity. Also notice the other sigil, Mnexiel, the demon of the lines, which was interesting to me considering what we see on TV is literally crisscross lines of light. And that's the arrow. This arrow here is the one that reminds me of Mnexiel, and I see this a lot on different plugs. And there you have it, the sigil of Mnexiel. And also the 3 arrows I see almost on every plug I have, and it's the same thing as the sigil of Barbael, the Lord of the Ancients. These sigils are all over our electrical devices, and it's well known that communication can be made with the other side with the use of electricity. If you've never heard of the skull experiments, go check that out if you'd like to learn more about that. I don't really have enough time to explain that in full, but basically they used electricity to communicate with quote-unquote spirits, and they were never able to be debunked. Even this symbol, which I found on almost everything, speaks volumes. you know, with the positive and the negative, the balance of things, the way occultists think. But if you notice, the negative is overtaking the positive, and it's like almost in a consuming manner. These are electrical schematic symbols, and if you look closely at all of them, they mimic sigils to a T, some of them actually being like exact copies. And this is where I bring back up chaos magic. Here we have all of these electrical schematic symbols, and then I'm just going to show you here. Here we have chaos magic symbols. They look like wiring schematics. They look like computer layouts. And worst of all, they look like the symbols we have all over our homes. Right here is a wiring schematic, and it's specifically for a television. And if you look close, they look at the different, what I would call sigils on there, and all the cross lines. I would say chaos magic indeed. This is one of my plugs. Notice the home above the box in a box. I think that the box within the box is supposed to be the entity, and the box that the entity resides in is trapped under the home. So in a way, assigning it to the home that it resides in and running demons through the electricity when it's plugged in. The box within a box is also on the back of my television, along with the lightning bolt, which represents Lucifer's fall, and the energy star symbol also represents Lucifer, with Lucifer being the morning star. The demonic symbols are in all of our homes as we speak, and wired right up to scrying mirrors, our televisions. And I suggest that maybe going around and blacking out all of these symbols on your plugs and outlets, or possibly just blessing each outlet individually. Because currently we're using the devil's tools against him by sharing this information with one another. But we must stay vigilant, and we got to pay attention to everything around us. Satan is the best illusionist, but we, God's children, can see right through his BS. So thank you all for watching this video, and if you found this video informative, give it a like, share it with your friends and family, and if you haven't subscribed already, go do so. I'm a new and growing channel, but there is so much information I want to share with all of you, and I hope to see all of you in the next video. May God bless each and every one of you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.